see you there. My name is Miss Hollenberry and welcome to my kitchen. Today we'll be making German chocolate cake. Now let's grab the atlas so we know where we're coming from geographically. Alright, well, see? Here's Germany, smack dab in the middle of Europe. Many people think that German chocolate cake originates from here, but actually it's from across the pond in the good old USA. Right here, a man named Sam German created a baking chocolate used in German chocolate cake. There's a fun trivia fact that will be sure to win you the Jeopardy tournament. Anyways, let's get baking. Now, let's begin. As my Great Aunt Merryweather used to say, do or do not, there is no try. Now, with baking, you can't just try and just throw things in a bowl and hope it turns out right, because really it's a science. It's just a science, that's what it comes down to. Because if you just start, throwing in baking soda and throwing in a bit of flour and a pinch of salt and all that, you're just going to get a cake that's as hard as a rock and it will break teeth. I mean, I know it's happened a few times. It's rather embarrassing. But, what can you do? So, just remember, don't try, and you'll have the perfect cupcake every time. Now, let's start baking right now. Now, just get the good old apron on. Essential to every home cook to have an apron. Really just makes you feel the part, rather, you know what I'm saying? Alright, now for the ingredients, we're going to need a bowl, obviously, because what else are you going to mix things in? You're going to need some vegetable oil, 1 egg, and some water, but we can worry about that later. And a cheeky little secret, don't tell my Great Aunt Merryweather, but I have the ultimate chocolate boxed cake recipe, so, don't tell anyone, rather cheeky, but, anyways, let's get started. Is to line your pan with some little cupcake wrappers, and I just picked these up at the corner store today, and they're just the cutest little cupcake wrappers. They'll be like a lovely little coat for a lovely little cupcake. Done. So now that the cupcake tray is lined with the lovely little wrappers, we can begin to fill it with the delicious chocolate batter. Now the cupcakes are all prepped and ready to go in the oven. They're going to get nice and toasty warm, and it'll be delicious in no time. Alright, so safety first. Going to want to put on your oven mitts just so you don't get burnt. And this oven is preheated to a toasty 325 degrees. So just pop them in the oven and wait 10 to 15 minutes for them to bake. And it looks like the cupcakes are done and they're ready to come out of the oven. So, here we go, moment of truth. We'll see how the little fellows turned out. Alright, come here. Again, careful you don't get burnt. And there they are. They smell delicious, just delightful. Look at them, aren't they? Just happy little cupcakes ready to be iced. Alright, so now the little darlings are out of the oven and ready to be frosted. So, let's just pick out a little one that's just ready. Oh, this one here. This one just looks really happy and just ready to be frosted. So we'll just move these other ones out of the way so you can get a nice view of the frosting process. Here we go. And here's a little cheat here. Don't tell Aunt Merryweather. My goodness, she'd have my head. All right. So now you're just going to want to take that and just squeeze it onto the cupcake. Just like so, just to give it a nice little frosting hat, really, just like so. Just put her on like that. Little swirls if you're feeling very creative, and just nicely, don't forget the sides, don't skimp, never skimp on frosting, it just doesn't work, just go all out. So, there you have it. And if you're feeling very, very creative, maybe even put a few little little chocolate chippies on there just to add to it. And there you have it. That's how to make the perfect German chocolate cupcake.